YouTube? Welcome to the video. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the winning team. All right. So over here, I talk about everything that there is about fitness, and you see the thumbnail. We're talking about abs. Today's topic is abs. We're going to be talking about why they look different, how you can be able to get yours to show, and can you get yours like somebody else's. Okay, so abs. All right, so let me first off by telling you that over here I preach sanity over vanity. I'm not going to tell you something to have you set unrealistic expectations of you thinking that you could be able to achieve some dream physique, like your dream body. All right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to give you tips on what the expectations are and how you can be able to achieve the best physique for you. Okay, everybody's different, everybody's made different, so the only thing you can do is just maximize your potential. All right, so like I talk about abs, let's get to the first question. Let's see how we can be able to get your abs to show. Okay, how do you get your abs to show? Now, growing up, I'm telling you this, it was this infomercial when I was younger. It was a TV. I'm actually in my childhood home right now. It was on the TV, and it was like an ab circle. All right, so it's like a thing to where you put your hand on the handlebars, and it has like a motion to where you could really crunch your abs. I seen the commercial, and I was just so geeked about it because, again, if you know my story, I tell y'all guys all the time, I was really into fitness when I was younger. However, I never really had the discipline to like really sit down, weight train, or even know what to do. I was raised by a single mom. My mom was really active, so I didn't really have many people around to teach me how to weight train or do anything like that. So, but I would see infomercials like that and think like, damn, this is pretty cool. I want to get my abs like that. These people have chiseled abs, and you know, I'm like 14, I think at the time, maybe 13, 14 at the time. And you know, I'm in, I think like middle school, and I'm trying to look good, you know, for, again, the little girls that was, you know, in my school or whatever, right? So at the time, so I begged her about it. I begged her. She finally gave it to me. And it was something I felt like the both of us could be able to use. So I got on it. Well, first I had to assemble it. I went ahead and got on it, and I started doing the thing. And I was consistent. I was consistent for about like, well, I would say I was consistent for about a month of just doing it straight for probably like 20 minutes a day, right? So with me doing that, I didn't see any results. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm working on my abs. It hurts, I feel it. Why am I not seeing any results? Why? And back then, of course, I had no clue on what the answer was. I used to think that maybe I'm not doing something right, something's wrong with me. Something's wrong with maybe how I eat, maybe I'm eating too much, or whatever the case is, right? So that's what I used to think when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I'm able to better assess and see, and I know a thing or two about fitness now, so I'm able to look and be like, you know what, I was doing things wrong back then. I was doing things wrong. So again, if you haven't seen my other videos, I talk about how to be able to get your calories, how to to know your calories for you, your maintenance calories, calories for you to be in a deficit or a surplus. So here's the thing, if you are overweight, and the good way to tell if you're overweight is just look in the mirror and see if your body fat percentage is too high. That's not the only way to be able to tell if you're comfortable with your body fat percentage. Can you see your abs? This applies for women too, if you're trying to achieve this look to be able to see your abs, but for men, look in the mirror, see if you see any abs. If you don't, this is what you need to do. Again, you need to make sure that you're in a calorie deficit. So you want to make sure you're in a calorie deficit. Not saying to eat like a rabbit, but you need to make sure whatever foods that you're eating, that they are within your calories, okay? So my main thing is, as long as you get your protein and some fiber to be able to move some waste out of your body, you're good. But if you haven't watched my videos, go ahead and check out the protein. And you know, you want to make sure you have your protein 3 to 5 times a day. the certain number for your range, all that type of stuff. So once you're in the calorie deficit of, I say 500 of your daily intake. So you do that, and over time, you'll start to lose body fat. Once you lose body fat, you are going to see your abs. Everybody has abs. I do not care if you are on My 600 Pound Life or if you are a gym bro who has a pot belly and big muscles. You have abs. Everybody has abs. The only thing is you have to see what's underneath the body fat. So a lot of times people think to be able to see your abs, you know, just work your abs. Just do crunches, just do a bunch of stuff. Do leg raises, just do a bunch of ab workouts. Now, let me tell you what that does. You have your body fat, right? Say your abs are right here. So with you doing all those exercises, it's going to make your muscles bigger, your ab muscles bigger. So it might pop out a little bit, right? But not necessarily. If you have a high body fat percentage, you could do all this, but your body fat's still right here, so you're not able to see it. So what you want to do is get your body fat down, so boom, your abs are able to show, okay? So calorie deficit, make sure that you do some cardiovascular exercises. Not saying that you had to do cardio to be able to lose weight, because that's not the case, but it's good to do cardiovascular exercises for your health, for your heart. Your heart is a very important muscle in your body, okay? And weight training. This is how I prioritize it. Nutrition, weight training, and then cardio. You want to make sure that you're lifting weights, stimulating muscles, and increasing lean body mass. When you do that, you're increasing your basal metabolic rate. So that means that just at rest, you're going to burn more calories. It's going to be easier for you to burn more calories over time. It's a long game with weight training, okay? So you want to make sure that you do all these things, and you're going to see your abs. Like, without a doubt, no cap, no kizzy. You're going to be able to see your abs. So do that, see your abs. All right, so the second question is, why does everybody abs look different? Again, this is what I would see. Like, I don't know if you guys used to watch, I ain't gonna lie, I watched Twilight when it first came out. I watched like all the series. And the second one, New Moon, that's the one where Jacob, I think, fully realized that he was a werewolf. And for me, this is one of the cool things about the movie, seeing Jake get all cut up and, you know, like having some muscle and, you know, looking defined, because that's something that I aspire to be. Like, when I seen that, I'm like, damn, like, Jacob looked like he got it going on. I want to be able to get a body like that. And this is something that kind of like messes with you. If you keep looking at other people and seeing what other people have that you don't, that's going to mess up your head. That causes body dysmorphia, that causes a whole bunch of things. But if you're not understanding that you need to place sanity over your vanity, then it's going to mess you up. This is something, when I seen Jacob, I'm like, man, I wish I could have that. But now that I'm older again, now that I'm able to see that there is a difference with every single body. There's a difference. Not everybody's built the same. So me looking at Jake, I'm not knowing that genetics play a big role in how your physique looks. Genetic plays a big role. Not saying that your genetics determine whether you could be fat or skinny. You could be able to change that, so long as you're willing to put in some work. You could be able to change that. But genetics play a big part. Like, my abs, I don't give a damn how low my body fat percentage. It's not going to look the same as Jake or Taylor Lautner, whatever, from Twilight. It's not going to look the same. My abs aren't going to look the same as, on the thumbnail, Austin Dunham, the guy on the right. It's not going to look like, his isn't going to look like mine. My abs won't look like Ulysses, however you pronounce his name. No disrespect to him. I just don't know how to pronounce it. But my abs will never look like his. His is very symmetrical. People have symmetrical abs, which is like ab. People have asymmetric. People have like, so it'd be like ab, a little bit off, ab. It'll be like kind of stacked, not so centered with each other. It's just people are different. It's just genetics. So you can't control that part. You could be able to control like your to the best extent that you can, your body fat percentage, your weight training, your cardio, your nutrition, all that type of stuff. You can be able to control that. But when it comes to your just the makeup of how your abs look, you can't control that at all. So just keep that in mind whenever you're setting up expectations in your head. I want to look like this, or I want to look like this, and this is my dream body, and I can achieve this. And you have social media, you have TV ads, infomercials, you have a bunch of things telling you, look, you can achieve this. So long as you drink this protein shake, so long as you try this ab rolling machine, so long as you do this, so long as you do that. You have all these things that tells you that you can be able to do it. But I'm here to tell you, and don't get your heart broken. I'm here to tell you that you can't. There are certain things that you just don't have control over. Genetics. Me, I'm bald. Like, people in my family are bald. I have no control over that. But it is what it is. Okay, I started shaving when I was 18. I mean, I can't really do much about it, but I mean, I can't do nothing about me being bald, but I'm still going to maximize my potential on how well can I look with me having my head shaved every day. Like, okay, I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm gonna make sure I have a beard. I'm gonna keep my beard clean. Like, I'm gonna maximize my potential to still, you know, have a greater outcome, despite what my genetics are. That's a great example. It's just the same thing with other, you know, height. I tell y'all guys all the time, I'm 5'7", 5'8" on a good day. But what am I going to do about that? Okay, I'm going to work out. I'm going to dress as well as I can. I'm going to keep myself clean. I'm going to smell good. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to create videos to teach y'all how to be able to do great things when it comes to fitness. I'm going to maximize my potential, period. So I hope that this video helped any of y'all. Don't set your expectations too high. Just do what's good for you. Just do better than where you are right now. That's it. All right. So if you like anything that I said, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching the video. Peace. I'm out.